Then he said he was going to check what was going on in the boys' toilets, even though we told him not to, and that the ghost would definitely get him. But Mr. Harris didn't listen to us. He just opened the door and went in, even though we could still hear the rattling noise. And then Mr. Harris shouted, "Everything's fine in here. You're just being silly. There's no such thing as a toilet." Ah! Then the rattling noise turned into a screeching noise, and Mr. Harris squealed and came running out to the boys' toilets, even faster than Earthen Baxter had, and he was completely soaked. He definitely looked like he'd seen a toilet ghost. Mr. Harris ran right past us, so we all ran after him, and that's when Miss Riley came out of the staff room and told everyone to stop running and took us back to our classroom. Miss Riley tried to calm us down, but we couldn't stop thinking about the toilet ghost, and Gavin Ross was still rocking a bit. But then Mr. Harris turned up wearing shorts and a t-shirt from the I Had an Accident box. And he still had his shoes and socks on. Everyone had to cover their mouths to stop themselves from laughing and getting told off. And then Mr. Harris said, the caretaker says some of the pipes in the boys' toilet have burst, obviously. And I had to bite the inside of my cheek to stop myself laughing out loud because Mr. Harris's shorts were so small and they were covered in flowers. And then Mr. Harris said the boys were to use the staff toilets next to our classroom until the plumbing was fixed, and that there was definitely no toilet ghosts in there. As soon as Mr. Harris left, everyone burst out laughing, and Miss Riley laughed so much tears came out. But then we heard a scream coming from the staff toilet next door. And then Mrs. McCluskey rushed past our classroom and she was soaked. And that's when we knew the toilet ghost was real and that it had struck again.